to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Deputy Supervisor McCarthy?
Here.
Councilman Wareheim?
Here.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yeah, here.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Here.
All right. Correspondence, parade run walk, Kings Park High School homecoming parade, first reading. Hop Park High School homecoming parade, first reading. At Kings Park and Hop Park. Smithtown High School East homecoming parade, first reading. And Building Department report for June 2016. Advertise for public hearing. Item number 1, Town Board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for public hearing to be held at Smithtown Town Hall, 99 West Main Street, on the 9th day of August 2016 at 2 p.m. to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 322 of the Code of the Town of Smithtown entitled Zoning.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Under resolutions, we have minutes approval of item number 1, Town Board regular meeting, June 7th, 2016. Item number 2, Town Board, if you want to do that? That's it. Yeah. Town Board to award the following bids and to authorize the purchase of the associated goods and services as per 2A bid number 16-064 for mulch bags.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Item number 3, a town board to approve the following as per 3A through 8 of the printed agenda. An appointment and extension of a bid. Thomas D. Giacomo to attend a continuing education court. Michelle DeSantis, education specialist, the animal shelter, to obtain a workshop. Town board hereby declares certain real property at 262 Mount Pleasant Road, Town of Smithtown. Said property reputedly owned by an estate in violation of Chapter 22-1-4 Code of the Town of Smithtown, and further determines that since the reputed owner failed to remediate the violations after 72 hours, notice of same, the town board hereby demands that the property of the owner remove all violations thereof. Item number F, amendment to 2016 road program. G, amendments to the 2016 capital budget for the tax receiver software. And H, the building department to purchase 2 Ford Escapes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Item number 4, LWRP, the town board to issue a written consistency determination pursuant to Chapter 151 of the Code of the Town of Smithtown at 2016-06. Eric Postal is consistent with the LWRP as per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Item number 5, the town board to do study and deliberation of subject record to issue a secret negative declaration as per 5A and B, 240 Vanderbilt Motor Parkway, and approval of KP Associates.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Item number 6, the town board to authorize the acceptance of the following as per 6A donations.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Item number 7, the town board to authorize the release of the following as per 7A official bank check as per the printed agenda.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Town board to authorize the controller to execute the following as per 8A through J, increase in revenue codes, to transfer in revenue codes, increase in various transfers.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Item number 9, town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the following in form approved by the town attorney as per 9A and B, agreement with government payment systems and a professional service agreement.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Under personnel, the town board to approve the following personnel matters as 10A through L of the printed agenda. These would be part-time appointments, full-time appointments, seasonal appointments, and provisional appointments.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Okay, we'll move over to the Board of Water Commissioners. Okay, the Board of Water Commissioners to authorize the following Okay, we have two public hearings. Town Board to consider the increase in improvements of facilities of the St. James Water District. And second one would be the Smithtown Water District. You want to address them both at the same time, Don, or one individually?
Do them individually.
Okay.
Good afternoon, members of the Town Board. This public hearing is being held pursuant to Section 202B of the Town Law and addresses capital improvements to the St. James Water District, specifically the replacement of approximately 1,500 feet of aging water main on Moriches Road. The improvement was requested by the district's superintendent and approved by the Town Board as part of the 2016 capital budget adopted on 4/21/2016. The project's approximate cost is $430,000 and will be funded through a combination of existing district funds and the issuance of bonds. A CEQA review determined the project to be a Type 2 action, and as such, no further review is required. Additionally, notice of the public hearing was published in the Smithtown News in accordance with town law.
Good?
That's good on the St. James, and then I can do the same thing for this.
Any questions for St. James, anyone? Move to close the St. James public hearing?
Second.
Okay, Deputy Supervisor McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Item number 2, the Town Board to consider an increase in improvements to facilities of the Smithtown Water District.
Do me a favor, give me your full name and your,
Sure.
please.
My name is Donald Mustug. I'm the controller for the town of
Thank you.
Smithtown.
This way I have it on.
And again, this public hearing is in accordance and pursuant to Section 202B of the town law and addresses capital improvements to the Smithtown Water District, specifically the installation of a backup generator at the district's administrative office. The improvement was requested by the district superintendent and approved by the town board as part of the 2016 capital budget adopted on 4/21/2016. The project's approximate cost of $75,000 will be funded through a combination of existing district funds and issuances of bonds. A CEQA review determined the project to be a Type 2 action, and as such, no further review is required. Additionally, notice of the public hearing was published in the Smithtown News in accordance with the town law.
Anybody else have any questions? Smithtown Water District? Move to close the hearing?
Second.
Deputy Supervisor McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Okay, we have to adopt, town attorney just asked us to adopt these, everybody's fine with that. The Town Board to approve the issuances of the bonds of the amount of $76,125 and to increase and improve facilities to the Smithtown Water District.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. And Town Board to approve the issuance of bonds in the amount of $433,405 and to increase and improve facilities of the St. James Water District.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes. Okay, the resolutions on the printed agenda. Item number 1, transfer from the account of SW1 1990-090 contingency, and resignation, transfer, and also town clerk to advertise for bid number 16-071 for water distribution system maintenance to be returned on August 11, 2016.
Councilwoman Zarella?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman Wareheim?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
I think we have one speaker.
Yeah.
One.
Okay. We have a speaker in the audience, Stephen Ruth.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What brings me here today is the red light camera program. And everything that we've uncovered so far to do with this red light camera program is corrupt. We came across the fact that none of the signal plans were signed by engineers. All of our traffic signals aren't signed. There's no responsible charge for any engineering malpractice. We have Suffolk police officers testifying numerous times to the fact that the lights were shortened for revenue and it's created an unsafe driving environment. We also have proof, evidence from a Supreme Court order that none of the installation plans for the red light camera program has been signed off by engineers. No licensed signatures, seals, and stamps of approval by licensed engineers on the installation plans of the cameras as well. We've obtained that through Supreme Court order. We have Suffolk police officers and Nassau police officers that are trying to help us and support us, and they tell us that they have stacks of unpaid red light camera tickets that are damaging their credit as well. So it's not just the residents of Smithtown, Brookhaven, all over Suffolk County and Nassau County that are getting their financial well-being jeopardized, but even our police force is getting their credits getting destroyed because everyone knows that these are unconstitutional and illegal and that nobody wants to pay these tickets. They refuse to. We've got over $30 million in unpaid red light camera tickets. It's affecting everyone's credit. They've manipulated our traffic lights for revenue. It's not like nobody knows. Everybody knew when it started. And now we see shrines on the side of the road where people passed. We have families that lost kids, schoolmates. There's nothing but corruption associated with this program. I'm asking you, please, please, nicely, to join my side and help us remove these red light cameras. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Who is, you keep saying we, is there a group?
Yes, I'm not just the only advocate. We have attorneys that are fighting, and we also have professional engineers that have examined all the signal plans, as well as the fact that none of the signal plans are signed by engineers. We have lawyers that have 2 class action lawsuits, one in Suffolk and one in Nassau, due to the statutory overcharge. The statutory overcharge is the $30 surcharge that they were never allowed to charge. Albany state law stated that they were only allowed to charge $50. The $30 surcharge was a felony against us, the people. They've committed over 1 million counts of that felony against the people and stolen over $20 million from us. That's just in Suffolk. Nassau is worse because their surcharge is $45. Now, these cameras, they presume guilt, they don't presume innocence. They don't allow us to see our accuser, and not to mention the third party, Xerox, obtaining the videos, profiting from our convictions. That's not constitutional. We have to stick together. I need your support. The only reason why more politicians aren't sticking by us is because of the money. We need everybody to stay together and stick together on this. Please, I'm asking you as nicely as I can. Please, I've put my freedom at stake on this. I'm facing 135 years in jail, not including my misdemeanor charges, and I really do believe in what I'm fighting for. I would have never done that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Move to close the meeting?
Deputy Supervisor McCarthy?
Yes.
Councilman Wareham?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella?
Yes.